Okay, I'm back with the next part of the Platehaven Tour. Here we have Woos, which actually is the first building that I had built for my city. Recently, I added 1 brick's height to it, just so that it would fit in with the renovation I did to Galactic Pizza of the same concept. So you've got a Chinese takeout box, maybe a soup bowl actually with that rounded bit. Brick built Woos sign. Some windows, not very many windows. And this was my first building, so it's rather ramshackle. As you can see, there's untextured bricks alongside textured bricks, and windows, and even hinge bricks. Yeah, black brick even. But you never see it from that side, so mainly from the front, and the front looks okay. And so I've kept it. And now we'll go to the interior. When I started out building this, I initially started with the buffet table, and I still think it looks pretty darn good. Has some egg rolls, either hot and sour soup or sweet and sour sauce, one of the two, mixed vegetables, salad, sushi, bonsai tree, a poster for a very popular anime in Platehaven, the Black Orbs. Very creative name, I know. A lamp. I really love how this partition looks just with the Spinjitzu Dojo printed panels. Ice cream machine. Somebody got a little messy. Fountain. Bamboo. Another Ninjago printed tile. Somebody had noodles here. I don't know how they got that. It wasn't in the buffet. Maybe they brought their own food to a restaurant. That's a no-no. Don't do that. Then we have a woman drinking tea or something. And there is a koi or giant goldfish or something of that sort in a tank all by itself. Little fish food on the top. A window that shows just the backs of buildings, so it's not a very great window. Then there's a couple on a date. That's actually been here since the initialization of the city in the months ago. February. February was when this was first put in, and I guess the date's going well since they haven't left. They've changed clothes and hair pieces several times, but they didn't stay in. Another character that's been here a while, the hipster who came here just to type on his computer, maybe play some games. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he keeps to himself, doesn't order food, just takes up space. That's another no-no. Now that brings us to the checkout counter, where there is the requisite Happy Cat or Lucky Cat. I don't remember what those are called. Happy Cat or Lucky Cat, one of the two. Cash register with actually a gas station printed brick. The stove without much room to actually put pots and pans. A steaming pot. A sink. A cupboard, and a teapot that's just lying on the floor. And their 4-star rating, of course. And then there's the staff exit / entrance. And that is all of Woos. I'll put the roof back on and we can move to the other side of the city. here we have Counting Sheep Sleep Store. I couldn't think of if it was called store or not. This is the building that's gone through the most renovations in my city. It started out just a floor high, and these crescent moon signs were actually out on the tiny, tiny bit of ledge of a sidewalk that there is. But I renovated it to be 2 floors. And yeah, and moved that in. And so we'll start by taking a look at that original first floor. Well, first I'll show you the outside. We've got those arched windows, well, curved windows, few windows on the bottom, and then the sides of the roof have this cloud design. I plan to make it all those pieces. I had to take some of those pieces out for my rebuild of the Ice Dragon Attack set, Ninjago set. Little lights up there. There's a bit of an indent in there. Not sure what that's about. But it is on both sides, so it's probably intentional. Now we can take a look at the first floor. Counting Sheep is very plain on the first floor. You've only got some beds, a Ice Planet themed bed, some little white dots all around, just for ambiance. I'm not sure what that octane printed tile is doing there. Might want to just... Okay. And a gumball machine. Jack Stone is very upset as he cannot find any beds in his maxi-fig style. I'm not sure why Counting Sheep doesn't have more customers, seeing as it's home to the only bathrooms in all of Platehaven. Based on cleanliness, I'll let you infer which is a women's bathroom and which is a men's bathroom. But they're practically the same. Now we can move on to the second floor. Which is, once again, plain. It's very plain, actually. Maybe it'll look a bit better once I get more beds in this location. You've got a little coffee maker. The Sleep Wizard. Several Sleep Wizards run Counting Sheep. I'm not sure what's up with his hairline down there and then his hairline up there. I don't know. Style these days. That about rounds out Counting Sheep. Very plain. Now we can move on to the park. And the camera got yellow all of a sudden. That's a bit better. We've got a driverless Segway. Wonder what that's about. And then we've got Malefios from Nightly News at 9, which I believe they changed their name to Brick 101. But they'll always be Nightly News at 9 to me. And there's a tree, some fallen leaves down there, a skunk. The animal control officer minifigure should get on that. Some people just walking around. Bunny suit guy. Maybe he's looking at the swamp creature popping up in the lake. Well, pond, to be honest. And we've got public art. I used a Duplo brick for this. I really like how that turned out. some gargoyles on the side. Some of the Gargoyle Series 14 minifigures. Has a bit of a terrace to it. And there is a janitor cart. Also really like how that turned out. Looks like he's doing a wheelie. Well, probably is a pretty mundane job. You gotta do some wheelies now and then. There is a drone. Well, maybe a helicopter. A remote RC helicopter. And there is the tree with no leaves, as I have no more leaf pieces. There's the tree with the leaves that used to be on that tree, but we were assimilated for that tree. And then some pine trees from Fun in the Park. This side of the park has a couple hills. And then we have the Fashionista, with their questionable fashion attire. I'm gonna fix this. That's the end of the park. But that brings us to Flow Salon and Floral, the tallest building in my city. You can look at it from the side. There's some stained glass windows and the word Flow. Has a big old display of many colors. I actually really like how that turns out, though as you saw earlier, it pops off pretty easily. Got some texturing going on there. A bit of an implication of a balcony, though as you can tell there is none. No door to get out there or anything of the sort. Focus. There. I used the fairy windows from the city ferry combined with the stained glass windows. Really love how these hanging flower beds turned out. Got the star-shaped doorknob. You know, star-shaped doorknobs always popping